makeup while I talk about the Online Makeup Academy. This video is sponsored by Online Makeup Academy, and I'm going to tell you all about how I am getting certified online. So I am a full-time nurse. I went to college for nursing. I've always been interested in the beauty community, and I actually originally was in school to be a chemical engineer because I wanted to formulate makeup, but you literally had to be like a rocket scientist to major in that. It just wasn't my, I don't know, I wasn't smart enough is what it was. But so I became a nurse, not saying nurses aren't smart or anything, but yeah, so I became a nurse. The goal was always to work in the cosmetic field. And so after like 5 years of nursing, I went into the OR and I worked in plastic surgery like 2.5 years, and I loved it. But so I'm a full-time nurse and I always wanted to certified makeup artist. I didn't quite know how to do it. And so something I learned in the Makeup Academy is to color correct. So I'm gonna do a little color correcting with this super affordable, amazing Essence concealer. I didn't know how to get certified. Like, I know you could like go to school and do all that, but having a full-time job, I just honestly didn't look into it. And then the Online Makeup Academy actually emailed me and asked me if I wanted to work with them and like get certified through them. And I was like a little skeptical just because, I don't know, I just was like, interesting. And I mean, since I'm a nurse, a lot of nurses go back to school to be a nurse practitioner. And if you think about it, a lot of nurse practitioner schools are online. So I'm like, why am I questioning online makeup school when like literally people are getting all their degrees online these days? And I got to talk to their like coordinator and everything, and it was pretty amazing because it was like you take quizzes, you're going to be assigned assignments, you're going to be graded, and there's just so much footage and so much work that I'm like not even halfway through. I'll tell you the program I'm doing in a second, but I'm doing the elite one, I think, and the bridal one because I am doing someone's makeup for their wedding in February. And I talked about on here how I want to like look into getting certified, which is kind of crazy because it was all perfect timing because I'm getting certified through them. And I'm working full time, so I'm just doing it when I can. I'm like watching the videos, I'm taking notes, and it's so nice because it's at my own pace. Because there's some days after work, especially because I'm like on YouTube, Instagram, where I'm just like, you know, like, this is like my passion, but I'm also just like, I need a break. And I'm taking it slow, but they update it and then you get the updates. And also when you get your certification, you can get a pro card. And the pro card, you get discounts on like Anastasia Beverly Hills, a lot of the like professional makeup websites, which is just like amazing. And honestly, I just feel like everything happens for a reason. Like, you are on your path, the stars align, the universe is always working in your favor. And I'm just such a strong believer in like positive things, like everything's meant to happen. And I'm like, what if I became a professional makeup artist? Like, I don't know why, I just feel like I try and be someone who's super positive, but there are like voices in my head that are like, could you be a professional makeup artist? Like, I don't know. But I like to think anything is possible. And I think my problem is why I want to become a professional makeup artist is because I would just be scared if someone didn't like their makeup, like kill my soul. I don't know. I just have a hard time with that because the Makeup Academy kind of teaches you to listen to your clients and know like what they want and kind of like read their brain, but like do what do what your client wants, and they kind of like train you and all that. So like now I know that if someone doesn't really wear makeup and they're like, I want purple eyeshadow, it's like, what is your goal here? Like, do you want to look like yourself, or do you want to look like super glammed? Like what's the goal you're trying to accomplish, and just to understand like what their standards and expectations are for the look. Yeah, it's really great. You take quizzes and you do assignments. They teach you in all kinds of different makeup looks. And so something that I struggle with, I think a lot of other people struggle with, is winged eyeliner. I don't know why. It really does depend like what mood I am in, if I'm gonna be able to do it. But I feel so much better now doing winged eyeliner with them talking about eye shapes, because I didn't quite understand all the math that goes into your eye shape. Like there's a percentage of a lid ratio of like your lid here to your like upper lid, and how some people have different, you know, different eyelids, different types of hooded eyes, and you can have more than one eye shape, which I didn't quite understand. I understand that now, but it makes so much sense, because I think that's why I was so confused when people were like, I have hooded eyes, but I'm looking at their eyes and I'm like, I don't think they're hooded. But you can have combination of different eye shapes, which I thought was really interesting because I didn't know that. There's just so many things that I don't know, especially when they go over the color wheel. But yeah, so it's definitely a good program to take if you are someone who wants to get certified and do professional makeup, or if you are somebody who just wants to be better at doing your own makeup, because you can follow YouTube tutorials, and I try and mention that, you know, people's anatomies are different, because even when I follow a different tutorial on somebody else, it looks totally different on me versus what looks like on them. And also, even like this entire makeup look, if I go to recreate this, it's gonna look different than it did the first time I did it, you know? So keeping those things in mind really help, you know, like following a YouTube tutorial. But once you know like the science and like face shapes and eye shapes and color wheels, it kind of makes you just understand makeup full circle, if that makes sense. And another big thing about the Makeup Academy, which I'm super excited about, is the whole entire like I have so much trouble saying this word, sanitization of makeup application. All these products I am using on myself. I'm not using them on other people. Besides my wife, like we share makeup, which we probably shouldn't, because, you know, acne and like styes and all that stuff. But like me, when I use this blush, I put the applicator on my cheek and I put it back in here. Like this is a liquid, it's gonna breed bacteria. And like I knew things from nursing when it comes to like breeding bacteria, but the techniques they teach you and how to stay sanitary is huge, because there's a lot of things that you just like don't think about, and it's like important to be learning from like a reliable source, because you don't want to ruin like any makeup products. Yeah, so they break down all the sanitization stuff. I'm gonna be a certified makeup artist, and I'm gonna wear that title so proud. Like, I can't wait for that to be like my fun fact too. When I'm like a nurse, people are like, oh, like what do you do for fun? 'Cause let's be honest, what do nurses do for fun? I mean, we like to have fun. We go to bars, we I don't even know, hang out, all that. But I can't wait to be like, oh, I'm a certified makeup artist, because it's just like a childhood dream coming true. But also like using my own techniques, because makeup artistry, like they say, like it's a skill. You can't just like be certified and like expect to be this amazing artist. Like you need to practice, and it's a skill. And luckily, like I'm married to a woman, so I do her makeup a lot. And yeah, so, and everything happens for a reason. Like, you know, trust the timing, trust the process. And I'm so happy to finally be a certified makeup artist. One of the fun things they taught me too is that you want to achieve like the ideal shapes, which is like the oval face and the almond eye. Things that would like bring the features of different eye shapes, like what you should do, what you shouldn't do, like what eyes you should not do wing eyeliner on. And like the wing eyeliner one was huge because I feel like once you know how to place wing eyeliner on yourself and other people, like you are unstoppable. Because that is such a hard skill and you have to like practice that like crazy. And you guys, this L'Oreal Infallible powder is just amazing. Hands down, it's first off, it's talc free, which I cannot get over. It's talc free and it just sets your makeup so nice. And I'm using my Dibs brush. Love this brush. And this blush I've been loving is Shelly by Benefit. It is the prettiest coral shade and I just absolutely love it. And you guys, the Revlon Daybreak highlighter, I rediscovered this. It's a drugstore highlighter and it's so good. I absolutely love it. Like, super blinding. So 2017, but I do not care. So I highly recommend taking the class, and you also get updates of the class whenever they update it. If they have any other new skills or things they want to teach you. And you also get a makeup kit, which I'm not gonna lie, the makeup kit is not that great. Like I don't think I'm gonna use a single thing in there besides like the color wheel. Not the best quality, but it's nice they give you a makeup kit. I definitely like already have my own brushes and makeup that I'm gonna use and that I'm gonna use for like the homework assignments. Like I'm not gonna use their kit. But I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my inner corner. And I was actually, the program is set up so nice and it really, I was just like really impressed. And I highly recommend everybody goes and chases their dreams. And if your dream is to do makeup, if that's what you're passionate about, it is so nice to just be able to wear the title that you are a certified makeup artist, because that means that you have a good sanitization, you know eye shape, you know face shape. I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild rediscovered highlighter. So I'm gonna set the whole face with some Dibs setting spray. I'll pat everything in. This Maybelline foundation is just so good. For real, the pro makeup card discount, I'm so excited for that because you get some crazy discounts at like Makeup by Mario, Huda Beauty, Anastasia Beverly Hills. All right, I'm trying out this new Mario mascara. Love Makeup by Mario. Like he is goals when it comes to makeup. And he loved the L'Oreal, the like basic mascara. I forget the name of it. But he loves that mascara, and I saw this one that he came out with, which kind of reminded me of that one. And I'm gonna be honest right away, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this. I don't know, it just doesn't, like it works, nothing special. I mean, the packaging is super cute, but it does feel like heavy in the hand. Yeah, I'm not really a fan. I've been going at this for a while and I just don't feel like it's actually like that great. All right, so I'm gonna blend out this mascara. So Sochi is a brand. They sent me these pencils. The packaging is so cute. It's like a corally orange, and it says the brand here. It says Sochi, and then one is nude and one is pink. I'm gonna put this on my bottom waterline. That's going on pretty nice. I'm barely even using any pressure, but it doesn't help that I already have mascara on. So that really like brightened up the eyes. My very simple drugstore Wet n Wild lip liners and the NYX Fortune Cookie lip gloss. So this is a super affordable lip liner. It's like your lips but better. And I'm gonna smear it out with my finger. And then Fortune Cookie by NYX is like, look at that. One of the most superior drugstore lip glosses. I like to my finger and just tap it out. The best. Both these products were like under $5 and you wouldn't guess. Alright guys, and that completes this video. I want to be fully upfront that this is sponsored by Online Makeup Academy. It's actually my first sponsored YouTube video. And I'm super excited because this is something that I'm like truly passionate about, is like chasing your dreams in makeup. So I hope that if it is your dream to become a makeup artist, that you do it. And you know, like doing it online doesn't really give you any excuses because I'm still taking the classes and doing it while working full time. So if I can do it, you can do it. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video.